about 10 years ago, when I was in a, let's say, slightly demanding, challenging time in my life, I was a practicing Christian. This was after I was a Buddhist monk. So, been through quite a few experiences when it comes to lived religions, I guess, and my experiences of practicing religion. There's something in the Bible called speaking in tongues, and speaking in tongues is, according to the Bible, it's happened. It happened at the Pentecost. So the Pentecost was this time where Jesus's disciples, suddenly fire started coming out of their mouth, and they started speaking in all types of tongues. And I'd heard of this before, but I just hadn't really thought much about it. And then during this challenging period of my life, when I started reading in the Bible about what praying in tongues was and the advantages of it, I thought, oh, let me see if I can do it. So I don't really know. There isn't really a strategy to this. I just tried it and it worked. I don't call it praying in tongues anymore. It's now I've learned the less religious terminology, and I call it light language. Light language is the non-religious way of explaining the same phenomenon. Basically, it's speaking in a language that's beyond your conscious and even subconscious understanding, because it's not English, it's not any other language, it's not, it's got tones of different types of languages, which is really interesting, because sometimes when I speak a lot, it starts to sound Chinese. And then also, like, there's lots of tongue rolling with my light language. And on that topic, I thought initially, as any human would, you'd think, oh, this sounds like Chinese, as I've just said. But actually, it's not that the light language sounds like Chinese, or that it sounds like English or French or any other language. What's actually happening is the Chinese language is derived from the light language. It's actually the reverse. All human languages are derived from light language. The tones, the tongue rolling, the variations of like intonations, that's actually a derivative of light language, not the other way around. Light language is the original language of higher beings, basically, intergalactic beings. And this is going on to another topic, which I'm not going to get into in this video, but intergalactic extraterrestrial beings that are more highly evolved than the world, than humans, basically. So as you move around the globe, the Earth, you do find that there's certain trends in the languages, the way that they sound and the way that they're spoken. They're different variations of the original light language. And even light language itself is different as well. So compared to my light language, I would say my light language is quite masculine sounding, which makes a lot of sense to me, because I would say I do tap into my divine masculine side quite a lot. I'm quite a logical person. I think I just think very logically, and I think my way out of problems. I don't feel my way out of problems, which is more the feminine, divine feminine. And a lot of the light language that I've heard is very feminine. It's very flowy. It's almost like a song. And I've kind of listening going, oh, I wish mine was like that. But no, mine isn't. But I doubted my light language a lot from the start, thinking, is it really real, or am I just making noises? Am I just making sounds? But I've had it confirmed to me so many times now that no, this is light language. I can speak light language. And also, yes, the confirmation is good. But also when I speak it, I can feel the communication within my energy field. It's like an instant clarity. So imagine going to a Reiki session, we have your chakras rebalanced, and what takes 4 to 5 minutes or an hour, it's like that, but within 30 seconds or a minute. It's just the absolute instant clarity, instant rebalancing. My whole energy field just clears anything in my mind, any clutter, any problems, anything that I'm thinking about, stress, obstacles, worries, just any single thought. Even it actually could even be like happy thoughts that I'm having. It all just completely disappears. So what I'm left with, even after just 2 minutes of me speaking light language, I am left with this absolute presence of just being. I mean, everything that you sort of aim to get to through meditation and journaling and reflection and prayer, actually, the whole of religion is actually set up to take you to this place of just presence, you know, a way out of the mind and into the present moment. And when I speak this light language, it does that absolutely instantly. So yes, it's good to have other people verify that it really is light language, but also I know from within myself when I do it, the effect it has on my energy field and the effect that it has on my aura and my mind and my emotions. It's like an instant healing. And I've actually prayed over other people. Well, prayer, is that the right word to use? I've spoken light language over other people, and it's allowed me to instantly tap in to their blockages and help them unblock whatever is holding them back. And sometimes they're not even aware of it themselves. So not only does it align my energy field, but it's also, I can use it to help other people too. And I just wanted to share this because I didn't really have a journey into light language. I just tried it and it came out. So I would suggest that if you haven't tried it before, try it, because it could be your it could be your go-to for healing, for clarity. You know, I think we're all actually designed to heal ourselves. It's good to get other people to help you if you're at the beginning of your journey and you're starting out and you don't know anything about anything, you know, you don't know anything about hypnosis or spirituality or coaching, or yes, you definitely do need to get help from others, get advice, listen to videos and listen to other people's experiences. But there will come a time where you will be able to just heal yourself. You won't need to go to see the psychiatrist or the therapist. Obviously, you might need the doctors if it's an acute injury. You know, if you get run over and you have a broken arm, that's when you need to really go to the hospital. But when it comes to psychology, emotional issues, and also systemic health issues like autoimmune issues or something that's been systemic since birth, a lot of that, I believe, can be healed within yourself through your own mindset, through your own belief system, through your own actions, your own self-talk. And light language is such a powerful tool to help you achieve that state of health. Just try it. Like I said, I'm probably not the best at explaining how, because I just tried it and it came out. So I'm going to give you an example now of my light language. And I don't really know word for word what I'm saying, but what I have channeled is that it's just messages of divine love, divine light, divine peace, all the good qualities that you would want to have in you and in the other people around you. It's kind of obvious, really. I mean, it's all the obvious qualities: love, patience, kindness, compassion, endurance, steadfastness. It just brings all those qualities into your energy field. So it's very good as well as a tool for when you're in a very stressful situation and you just don't quite know what to do. And, you know, the light language is just a great tool because you don't have to go and get your crystal. You don't have to go and light your candle. You don't have to call anyone. It's just within you. So this is what my light language sounds like. I just tried it. It came out, and I suggest that you try it too. So mine sounds like this. Brahmakasantalakatata harmukusuntulukuto hormukusantalakatata harmakatata harmakuto ormukasantalakatata prabukuto ormukusuntalakatata harmakatata armukusuntulukuto ormukatata brabakatata arrakatata tatakatata tchungarankasantalakatata Brahmakitantalakatata arrakatata tchkatila armukusuntukuto ormukusuntalakatata armukatata ambrukutto huslukushanta harmakatata antekatikatikatikalakatata harmukusuntalakatata harmukuto ormakatata barmakatata tikatikatika armakatata. Now I can do that for hours. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. And I did used to do it for hours when I was in a time